Oompa loompa doobly-doo, I've got a perfect puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doobly-dee, if you are wise you'll listen to.
Good afternoon, Wausau West. Today we'll be bringing you the latest news on the social networking craze.
I'm sure many of you find yourselves asking, who is the man behind the Facebook phenomenon sweeping the world? Why did he create it? Are there benefits and downfalls to the craze? Today we're here to tell you everything you need to know about social networking.
Mark Zuckerberg was born in Dobbs Ferry, New York in 1984. Zuckerberg attended Harvard University, and it was there that he got the idea for the Facebook website.
Zuckerberg got the idea while browsing through a brochure that was handed out to incoming freshmen at most Ivy League schools. In this brochure, there were pictures and mini profiles of the freshman class. He thought it would be a great idea for Harvard to have a website with pictures and information about students attending the university to try and connect everyone with each other.
Facebook was originally intended for just the use of Harvard University. The idea caught on to other colleges and eventually branched out to all college-level students. Facebook then allowed high school-age students to join the site in 2005, and anyone over the age of 13 could access the website in 2006. Today, in 2010, there are more than 300 million active Facebook users worldwide, with 42 million being U.S. residents.
There are many benefits to becoming a member of a social networking site.
Websites like Facebook can have a positive impact on the mental stability of a person. These people are also more likely to attend an event in a social setting, such as a neighborhood party at a local park. Research has proven that people who use social networking websites are more social and more involved in everyday activities at school or in a general workplace.
People with social networking profiles are proven to have a wider variety and more diverse discussion networks. A discussion network is a group of specific people who share similar interests and problems. Their personal networks are also closer and tighter off and online. Those can include family members and close friends.
Users of these websites are also proven to have developed stronger emotional bonds and more defined personal identities. Their communication skills and ability to work with others increase as the time spent on the website increases. The sites allow for users to communicate with others through chats, wall posts, and email-like settings.
Psychologists have proven kids who use Facebook are healthier psychologically than ones who do not use the popular site. Psychologists also say that these websites allow kids and teens to explore their personal interests and experiment with forms of self-expression. It also allows kids to post information or facts they wouldn't want their parents to know.
People put things onto Facebook that they don't normally tell their parents, so you can sort of peep into their real lives.
Don't get to thinking that social networking websites are just for college-age students and younger. Facebook is becoming a huge trend with the older population and everyone in between.
More and more grandparents are adopting the site to keep in touch with their children and their grandchildren. It gives them a chance to communicate with their family members who are constantly busy. It also allows them to see pictures of their families that might not have been sent in the mail.
Allowing the use of social networking sites in schools can benefit students and educators. As long as the use is monitored, having access will allow for many uses for students and teachers.
Students can use free programs like Skype to communicate with international students. This will allow for students to expand their perspective and understanding of different cultures. Foreign language students throughout the country are also using social networking sites to practice speaking and writing in the language they are studying. Teachers say this helps students practice the language outside of the classroom and get more practice speaking and exposure to the language. German 4 and 5 classes log on to sites like Blackboard to have discussions and practice the German language.
Teachers throughout different schools are using Facebook groups to allow students to post homework questions they may have while working on the homework at home. Some teachers say that they are available online through social networking websites after school hours to help their students with homework-related questions. Sociology classes at Wausau West use Wikispaces to post discussion questions and interact outside of the classroom.
High schools are also turning to Facebook to create pages specifically for their schools. Students and community members can log on and take a look at events taking place through the school or accomplishments the school has made. A lot of different clubs and sports through schools are turning to Facebook to keep people updated on the latest news the organizations may have.
Wausau West DECA and the National Honor Society are just two of the organizations that use Facebook to keep students and members in check with the latest events and club-related news. Along with having many benefits, social networking websites can have an eerie, more dangerous side.
Anyone who uses a social networking website is fair game to spams and viruses.
Certain software, such as malware, are designed to infiltrate a computer without the owner's knowledge. Once on a host computer, malware can spam other computers and get access to confidential information. Once this information is known, the virus creates an identical website, known as phishing, of websites that you commonly use, such as a bank website or email. Malware can infiltrate a computer when a user downloads non-credible games from social networking sites such as Facebook or MySpace.
Along with malware, many applications, which are known as widgets, found especially on Facebook, require users to give out some personal information in exchange for personalizing their profiles. This can be dangerous for some users if they do not know what the application will do with their personal information. To protect yourself from these viruses, computer specialists recommend that your computer's anti-spyware be updated weekly, if not daily.
Another major concern of social network users is its privacy. In April 2010, Facebook automatically changed their users' privacy settings to make more information made public. This setting was known as the site's recommended settings. It concerned many people that their information was being changed without their consent. They worried that online predators may be able to hack into their personal accounts or find out where they live.
Some information has to be made public to allow people to find friends.
When using social networking websites, it's important to know who can view your information and what information they are viewing. Don't post when you are out of town or home alone. This may give online predators an incentive to break into your house or show up unexpectedly.
Of all the teens using social networking websites, only 66% say that they restrict their profiles in some way. 82% of teens share their first name, while 79% share photos of themselves. 66% share photos of their friends. 61% share their current city. 49% share the name of their school. 29% share their email address. 29% also share their last name, and only 2% of all Facebook users share their cell phone number.
Not long ago, young people would die at the prospect of their mother or their friend discovering their diaries. The teenage girl that used to be the most vulnerable, protected member of society is now unsupervised, left to her own devices with access to the internet. And what does she do? Broadcast to the whole world to see her in the most vulnerable moments.
It's important to remember that once a photo, video, or status is posted, it can't be taken back. Other users can reprint or pass around the photo.
Looking back on our broadcast, we hope to leave you with a few questions that you can now answer based on the information that we provided you.
Are social networking websites such as Facebook more help than hurt? Should these websites be used in a school setting?
How about the privacy situation? Should parents do more to restrict what their children post on their social networking websites?
These questions and more are just a few of the questions related to social networking websites that many people argue over daily.
Signing off for WW News, I'm Rachel Geary.
And I'm Taylor Mariani.
Hope you all have a great Warrior Day!